I am the hard worker in the relationship, the breadwinner, and I have just found out my wife cheated. I am 31 and so is my wife. We have been married for 10 years and we have two children together, 5, 11. I recently found out that she cheated on me with a 21-year-old. He was the one that confessed to me. I worked for a tree company and need to be out of town for 4 to 5 days a week. On top of that, at the start of this year, my dad passed down the rights of a small restaurant to me and my wife. One day, I hired this young guy to work for me at the restaurant. I didn't notice or see anything suspicious at first, but I slowly started to catch that he might be talking to my wife behind my back. One day, I grabbed my wife's cell phone and she instantly grabbed it back. I told her to let me see it if she wasn't hiding anything. She took a couple seconds on her phone, then gave me. But I saw she had deleted her Snapchat app. I asked why, and she claimed I made fun of her whenever she took pictures. I never did, though. This was the first red flag. Then on 4th of July, we closed up the restaurant and invited every employee to the lake. At the lake, I saw my wife go up to the restroom, and a couple minutes later, the young man I had hired followed. I went up to see and saw that they were talking. I asked her why he came up here to talk to her, and she said that he simply asked her a couple of questions about his hours. This was second red flag. Mind you, my two daughters had just been taken to Mexico for the summer and to get some load off our shoulders. So fast forward 2 months and a couple of red flags along the way. The 21-year-old comes up and confesses that he had been having an affair with my wife for months now. He was drunk when telling me. He proceeded to give me the details and how they had gotten a hotel room a couple of times and they would even kiss in the restaurant behind everyone's back. He even showed me some proof. I then proceeded to confront my wife and she stayed quiet. She then started lying, saying she did starting talking to him, but the only reasons she went to the hotels was because he threatened to tell me if she didn't. I tried to believe that, but I gave the young man a call and he told me she went willingly and even provided proof. Now I feel betrayed. My own wife of 10 years doing this right under my nose, and I knew it was just couldn't prove it. Every day I would see him clock in just to find out he was doing these things with my wife. Our two daughters, our house, our relationship, the hard work I have put in to support my family. I am devastated, hurt, and I think I want to divorce her and take the kids. What should I do?
Look, you know your options. Everybody here is just giving you their opinion. I haven't been in a relationship as long as you have, so I definitely won't see it through the same lens you do. All I know is that, take the same context and applying it to my situation, I would be done. There's no way I'd be able to look at her and feel the same again after that, and it would be beyond anything a counselor could say or do. Your coworker told you, not your wife. If it was up to her, she would be up the charade. Hell, she even tried to in the face of evidence. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with that? When you trust someone, you don't expect this would happen. People who cheat will always find ways to cheat. If you want to save your marriage, you will have to destroy it to save it. You file for divorce, you can always stop it. You expose her to family and friends. You grey rock her the best you can, while you deal with kids. She also moves out where isn't your problem. Affairs are like cancer, she has this in her blood and you have to shock her out of the affair fog. This isn't the time to be a nice guy for the sake of your marriage and kids. You need to earn wife's respect because she doesn't respect you. I'm really sorry. Also lawyer up to get your options. Do you get a lawyer, start grey rocking, protect your assets, and get a therapist? The fact that she lied is the biggest issue. There is literally no reason to stay besides love, which, let's be honest, is just on your end. If you love your partner, you don't lie to them, you don't fuck other people, and you don't use them. She has used and lied and cheated on you. Get out now, save a relationship with your little ones, go to therapy and heal. Normally I would say take some time to process this emotionally, but the level of deceit and seemingly remorseless betrayal your wife has displayed makes me think you need to lawyer up now. You have 2 businesses, one of which is a family business plus your daughter's fourth-most to think of. Honestly, if you are in an at-fault state, gather proofs. Get the AP on record, hire a PI. I repeat, start protecting yourself now. If your wife is committed to reconcile, only do so with a post-nup in place. Good luck, op. This is going to be the hardest thing you ever have had. Whatever you do, do it aggressively. Otherwise you will be posting an update in the future of how terrible everything went. Get an attorney, start the divorce, blow it up, DNA test your kids, even if you are 100% sure they are yours, do it to show her just how horribly her actions have destroyed everything. If she goes 100% all in doing everything possible to fix things, then maybe. If she doesn't, then you are already moving in the right direction with the right mindset. Sorry. Best of luck during this terrible time. Don't sleep in another room, she's the one who betrayed you, she should be sleeping on the couch, or in another room. Why should you leave the marital bed? Makes no sense to me. She's the one who broken her vows and betrayed you. Not only did she lie, deceive, and betray you, she betrayed her vows, her marriage, her children and herself. Since she seems utterly incapable of telling you the truth, perhaps blindsiding her with divorce papers and sole custody of your kids' papers will make her see how serious this is. Oftentimes it's not the adultery that is the main issue, it's the constant lies and deceit that flows so easily from their lips that is the much bigger problem. You will never be able to fully trust anything she says ever again. I'm so sorry you are going through this hell. I hope things get better for you. Please keep us updated. Hi, I am so sorry for you. Well, this is a rather easy one. You should divorce her. Why? Because she still denies it is her fault. She is still blaming it on the boy. She is still lying to you. This way she doesn't see you as someone she needs to be honest with. You need to sit her down and tell her, real slow and point, how this looks. Tell her she is only making it worse by continue lying. Tell her you have proof that the guy did not force her. Tell her you have proof she talked bad about you. Tell her the guy came completely clean and showed you the proof of everything. Tell her she looks really stupid now by continuing her lying story. Then tell her there is no way you can forgive her. Tell her she destroyed a family, she destroyed the image you had of her, she destroyed the love you had for her, she destroyed your kids growing up with their father and mother. She did all that, not you, not the boy, she did. Maybe then it would all sink into her. Go to a lawyer and see what a divorce looks like for you. And of course, get an STD check. Take care. Big Bull.